Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue on our journey. 绿野仙踪 is the Wizard of Oz, Chinese translation, Greenfield Fairy Footprints. Nice translation. And we're going to continue with zong. I'm pronouncing it as if it's English, but in Chinese it's zong. Okay. 踪迹全无. We're going to look in a closer lens of what 踪 is, what 迹 is, because they kind of sharing something. 踪迹全无, okay. This is the original of 踪. I'm pronouncing it as English as well. 踪, okay. It's not 踪. There's no z part. Chinese don't do that. It's just ready, get your tongue and mouth in place, and there's no transitioning over there. So it's 踪, you get there directly. There's okay. So on the left side is actually the symbol of cart or car. It's an ancient car with wheels, right? With this, I don't know, spoke or axle, like something going through the car, and then you can carry with two wheels. So this is actually bird's eye wheel or view or symbol, like looking top down. So you have this wheel in the middle, and then you have probably some structure to hold the wheel in between so the wheel doesn't go off the beam, right? And then you use that as transport. So that wheel structure is the defining structure of what is considered a cart back then. So that's in contemporary concept, it become a car. It's contemporary manufactured car, mobile, like automobile. But in ancient times, it's mostly ox or horse pulled cart. And the right side is just double people, right? Double people, and here is the foot symbol. So that means people are walking next to the cart. That's 踪. So 踪 actually means cart track. So it's tracks. It's the wheel and the footsteps besides the wheel. So together, that's the tracks, the kind of 踪. Actually came from wartime. That's people. Okay, maybe not be wartime necessarily, right? It could be like, even if it's a cart, there will be like a servant people or your troop next to you to protect, bodyguard kind of, right? Somebody who can afford or has the social status to be in the vehicle, it's somebody worth protection. So there will definitely be people next to it. So that's the tracks. 迹 is however individual footsteps. So it got this foot walking thing. And you can see the three repeated patterns like that. That means footprint, reoccurring footprints. And this is your foot. So reoccurring footprints simply means the motion of walking, right? Walking. And this looks like a human figure, right? With something holding under the arm, something like that. But it's the sound maker. Together means footprint. It makes sense, right? It's related to the reoccurring food, created reoccurring per pattern. So that's footprints. So we have this card, and whoever next to the cards together created tracks, and we have individual footprints. And then we have 全无, totally gone. So whatever traces are gone, that concept. 全 we talked about before, this structure like this symbol, 3 horizontal lines with one, with one in the middle, vertical line in the middle. That is our jade. Probably in the past, jade trade or management or inventory is a big deal. So the way the jade are string together with a stopper on the top, this thing is the stopper. Together means this is complete unit, complete set, or whatever jade strung together on that supposedly a string thing structure. That means they pass a certain quality, so they are good enough, good to go. So that's the concept of almost like this is a complete unit of jade. So it's a complete. That's the concept continued. Wu, okay, Wu. We also talked about this concept before. It's a type of negation. It's a negation of nouns, negations of things. So when we negate our action, we oftentimes use 不, right? 不能, 不行, 不看, something like that, right? So it's 不 with a verb, negation of what people do. But 无 often use what the object itself. It's nothingness. There's nothing. It's basically nada in corresponding concept. So totally gone. Together we have 踪迹全无, means it's not there. There is nothing left there. So I translate as traceless, like you cannot track it. I mean, isn't it nice if you cannot track something in today's technology? Everybody on the grid are somewhere locatable, right? But 踪迹全无 is like it's traceless. You cannot track. So I use this sculpture from the ancient times. So here you can see the kind of spokes. I mean, the cart in the back then, and powered by a horse, and you have this canopy next to it. I mean, somebody with a headgear means a special social status then, and some smaller, always like small, lower rank, less significant, like a social ladder, people figures or human figures are used in smaller scale as well. So this is kind of a servant who is kind of cater to this like needs, or whenever like he needs something, stop or go, something like that, right? So this is the kind of 宗 we talk about with this vehicle and figures next to it. So together the traces from probably the hooves, the cart, and the footsteps all together, this is 宗. Okay, cash into the currency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.